It's the Seahawks of UNCW who make the trip up to the metro area to take on Long Island's Hofstra Pride. Hi, everybody, and welcome here courtside at the Max Sports Complex. He's Will Thompson. I'm Dan Savarino, and we appreciate you joining us this Saturday afternoon. Well, these are two groups for a number of years. You know anything about UNCW and Hofstra, 3 straight 20-win seasons. A lot of parallels between these two teams historically the last number of years.
Yeah, they're very similar programs and the success that they've had, kind of the way that they play as well. But this year it's been a little bit different. Why? UNCW comes in with a high-flying offense, averaging over 80 points per game. And Hofstra, as we know, they are an elite defensive team, a top 35 scoring defense in the country this year. So it's going to be really interesting to see these two battle with UNC's electric offense and Hofstra's hard-nosed defense. It should be a fun one to see who's going to come out on top today, Dan.
Well, the Pride did lose this past Thursday to the two-time defending champion Charleston Cougars. It was a close game, but one of the reasons that it was so close, they were up many points. Gene Arenguren flirted with a triple-double.
Yeah, Gene Arenguren had a magnificent game this past Thursday against Charleston. 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. He can score at all three levels. He also started to knock down the three-ball she had been struggling with a little bit, but as well as his passing and his court vision, seeing the Hofstra bigs on the rolls, that's going to be a big key today, and he did a great job with that as well. So he's going to have a big-time game today again. So here's the 2-1 from Murphy. It's lined into left field, and that'll get down for a base hit. He takes a big turn. He's going to try for second. The ball is bobbled out in left field by Trimble, and Kennedy will get there standing. Here it comes from Murphy. It's a line drive into right field, a base hit. Kennedy's going to round third. He's going to try to score. The throw home is not in time. It's an RBI single for four, don't you think? As the 1-1 is that's lined into right field for a base hit for Steve Harrington. So Harrington known for the power. Here's the 0-1. Another breaking ball is grounded into left field, a base hit. Liberatori's going to try and score. The throw is cut off. It's an RBI single for the red-hot Michael Floridis. And it is AMU, just 5 for 45 on the season as he grounds that back to the mound. John Mikolajczyk with a nice play and a long toss over to first. Here's the 1-2 from Mikolajczyk is a swing and a miss and a strike 3. So Trimble goes down for the second time today. As the 1-1 is chopped on the ground. Floridis is going to have to hurry. The throw onto first is in time. A nice play by the shortstop Michael Floridis. Well, he delivers the 1-2 to Harrington. That's ripped into the gap into right center. It's going to drop and bounce off of the center fielder Reef Snyder. Kick to the right fielder, and Harrington will pull up into second with a leadoff double. It's so important. Here's the 1-0 as Rosso smacks that into left center field. It is off the top of the wall. Rosso will get into second standing with a 1-out double. Man, that was... Here's the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. Ball gets away from Brugman. He fires down to first in time, and Alo Sujak works out of trouble and limits the damage. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive out to deep left field. It is gone! Jake Liberatori does it again. A walk-off 3-run bomb for the Pride, and they win it 6-5 over JMU right here on Senior Day. How about that? Von Essen fires away from 3 and knocks it down. Emma Von Essen, 4 for 8 in her last game, picks up right where she left off. Here comes Sterling. The James Madison transfer has a mismatch in the post as Corbett's calling for it. Corbett right hand up and in. Lene Corbett having her way in the post early on.
Block to block. And then once you go block to block, then it's your ability to create space for yourself.
A floater for Von Essen, and she gets it to go. Chloe Sterling still looking for her first points. Entry into the post is Zahima Swint. Swint a reverse layup. Oh, a pretty finish from 17-14, and Larson picks it off. Going the other way, she lays it in, and Dalila Esche wants to talk it over. So Hofstra looking for a response out of the timeout. Let's see what Coach Santos Atkinson has in mind. Sterling's got it. She'll step back and take a 3, and puts it in. Chloe Sterling from downtown, and that's a bucket the Hofstra Pride needed. He's able to corral it near half court. Gooden's going to have to go. 6 on the timer. Gooden all the way to the bucket and puts it in. Alarise Gooden amongst the trees finishes inside to put Hofstra back in front. Top of the key, Von Essen drives to her left. Picks up her dribble, finds Corbett, working the high-low to Swint inside, and that is poetry in motion. Call a timeout to avoid another turnover. Sterling nearly picked the pocket, and she does. Sabrina Larson the other way, and she lays it in. Sterling turning defense into Sabrina Larson offense. Sterling looking to push. Sterling, Von Essen, transition, triple is good. Emma Von Essen from downtown, she's into double figures. And we'll try a triple off the mark. Offensive rebound again by Janaea Fargo. Now to Sterling. Chloe Sterling for three. You bet! Chloe Sterling with a big response, and Hofstra's back up 6.
And
now Powers inside. Good footwork. Right hand got it, plus the foul. Zahima Swint going to work in the post. She's up to 14. Leads to double digits for the first time today. Sterling in and out move. Finger roll finish with the left hand. Hofstra's got a double-digit advantage. Looking for Von Essen. They get it to her. Catch and shoot. Automatic. Emma Von Essen once again. 14 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists for her today. Von Essen, step back three, and it's good. Emma Von Essen, her third triple of the day, and she has caught fire. Sterling, hesitation move, left hand, finish, counted plus the foul, and that might be the dagger, the brilliance of Chloe Sterling.
15 points, 4-14 from the floor, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and she's standing by with Will Thompson.
Well, Chloe, you 3 for 3 from the floor in the fourth quarter, 9 points to help close this out. How are you guys able to do it?
Man, just going hard, energy. I mean, all the time we was talking about we back home. We got a lot of road games coming up, so just enjoying these next 2 home games, and that's really what we wanted to come out and do, enjoy it with each other.
Well, another strong defensive effort. You guys allowing just 47 points to a Campbell team that comes in 3-2 in the conference. How do you guys view your defensive identity right now, and how you guys continue to put it out on the court?
Yeah, our identity on defense is very serious. It's something that we take very seriously. That's one of our key points. I think a big thing is rebounding. Shout out to our bigs down there in the paint battling, out rebounding on the offensive end and the defensive end. That's a big key to get us more possessions, and also just not let them get more offensive possessions. But I think just keeping that energy. I know we wanted to pressure up, try to get steals, but we still got things to work on moving forward.
You guys have faced a lot of adversity this year. You guys have had injuries, some close losses. What does it say about the toughness of this team that still you guys are able to grind out these close wins and get to 4-2 in CAA play, a mark that this program hasn't been in quite a while?
Right. Hey, this is big. I mean, we enjoy each other, and I think in practice every day we push each other to be better. It's a big testament to who we are as a team. No matter if we don't have somebody here or somebody's having an off night, picking up each other is a big thing, staying together. So I just think we love each other and enjoying each other. The process, as we say, we'll never get this day back again. So just enjoying every day of the process and the journey.
Love that, Chloe. Enjoy the win, and we'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah, thank you.
Back to you, Dan. So, again, the foul trouble to watch for the Pride. Von Essen, Sterling, Corbett, and Michaela Carter, all with 2 fouls going into the third quarter. For the Pride, it'll be Von Essen, along with Sterling, Corbett, Fargo, and Swint. The starting 5 is Pryor back in for Sacred Heart. Inside the rest of her starting 5. Von Essen picks up her dribble over to Fargo. Fargo finds Swint in the post. Nice face-up move, reverse layup is good. A pretty move from Zahima Swint.
And really did it so quick, too. I think maybe that's what caught Kirby off guard, was the speed at which she went and attacked the glass there. So really great move and finish by Swint.
Sierra Pryor pulls up, out to Sierra Johnson. Johnson drives to the bucket. Floater won't go. Rebound by Corbett.
And Hofstra continues to do a good job on the glass. They've had the advantage for most of this contest so far.
Hesitation, Sterling floater in and out. Offensive rebound, Lene Corbett. Corbett puts it up and in. Lene Corbett continues to make an impact here in her first collegiate game.
Second chance points now 7-5 in favor of Hofstra, and Corbett has done a really good job on the glass. Now she's up to 7.
4 quick points for the Pride. They lead at 34-30. Williams out to Pryor. Pryor fakes the pass inside. A pretty feed and a good finish by Emma Kirby with the left hand.
Yeah, we talked about Kirby again, in that points in the paint report, but she's now up to 8, and I thought she's had herself a nice day inside.
Well, Von Essen comes off the screen. A bit of a quiet first half, but she did struggle with foul trouble. Corbett basically brings Pryor into the bucket herself and lays it in for 2.
Yeah, and we've seen that matchup a few different times where it's been Corbett against Pryor, and obviously what is she going to do? She's going to post her up with that size advantage.
Corbett up to 7 points. Again, just a true freshman. Pryor out in the left corner. Gets the switch on to Swint. She'll take a 3. And Von Essen pulls down the board.
The Pride continue to rebound well and keep Sacred Heart to those one-and-done opportunities.
Von Essen to the bucket and lays it in. It's an 8-2 run for Hofstra out of the locker room, and they have their largest lead.
And I'm sure that's got to be frustrating for Sacred Heart and the coaching staff, because everything you talked about at halftime and tried to put into practice to begin this second half, and all of a sudden it's Hofstra storming out with an 8-2 run.
Couldn't handle the handoff to exchange, but was able to get it back. Carmen Williams over to Johnson, guarded by Fargo. Picks up her dribble, 8 on the timer. Over to Kirby. Kick out Amelia Wood. 3 on the clock. She's got to go. She knows it. Goes to the bucket. Right-handed floater is off the mark. Chloe Sterling gets it and has it going the other way. Sterling to the bucket. No good. Corbett offensive board. A lot of contact. No call, but it'll stay with Hofstra.
And a really good defensive stand there for Hofstra in that last sequence. Didn't really give up anything good to Sacred Heart. And then Hofstra can come back and attack in transition. Didn't quite pan out for Corbett, but you see Von Essen trying to get going here to begin things in this second. Already has 2 points after having 5 in the first, so up to 7 in the game now in her 15 minutes.
Corbett, power dribble, left hand is good. Sterling with a quick shovel pass on the inbound, and Corbett once again gets it to go.
And again, Corbett continues to impress, so combination of Sterling, Corbett, some very impressive newcomers trying to combine with the seasoned veterans like Von Essen and Swint for this Pride attack so far out to that 8-point lead.
Lene Corbett up to 9 points and 8 rebounds as she looks to be heading for a double-double in her first college game. That is certainly very impressive. See why Danielle Santos Atkinson put her right in the starting lineup. Pryor over to the wing. Kirby at the high post, 8 on the timer. Over to Amelia Wood. She'll try from 3, is off the mark. Another rebound for Corbett. That's number 9.
And so far, a cold start, shooting just 1 of 5 for the Pioneers to begin the second half.
Sterling can't get the pull-up jumper to go as Corbett will get called for the loose ball foul. And that's going to be the 3rd foul on Lene Corbett, who will take a seat on the bench. But coming in for her is Ramutalai Keita, who's also given some good minutes.
Yeah, I thought Keita has played well. You're right about that, but certainly the way Corbett felt like she was heating up now to begin the second half, that's tough. You hope she doesn't have to spend too much time if you're a Hofstra fan on the bench, because she's looked really sharp.
Nice dish from Pryor to Kirby inside for the bucket. Man, did Sacred Heart need that.
Sometimes you need to find an answer, and you never know who might get it. Pryor that time turning assist maker instead of going for it herself to Kirby.
Now Pryor gets the steal and pushes in transition. Euro step, double clutch layup, it goes.
That's why you can't count out the Pioneers at any point, because of the way that they can get buckets. They can get them quickly as well with those turnovers leading to transition, and great finish there.
And a 10-second violation is the 1-2-2. Is able to force a turnover. And Sacred Heart with a nice 4-0 burst of their own.
And here you get a look at Pryor. I mean, basically she's going 1 against 2, somehow finds a way to split the 2 taller defenders and get a finish. And I'm sure that's what she's been doing her whole life. As a smaller guard, you have to find a way to compete with those other players who might be taller than you. What a finish by Pryor.
Poked away by Janea Fargo. And Sterling pushes the other way. Sterling over to Keita. Can't get it to go, but Sterling will track it down and set up the offense. Pryor up to 10 points and 5 assists for the Pioneers. Sterling, step back, fadeaway is way short. Maybe Kirby got a piece of it, couldn't quite tell. Swings it over to Pryor. Pryor, hop step in the lane, blocked by Swind, but Kirby is there to clean up the mess. Sacred Heart has cut it to 2, and Danielle Santos Atkinson wants to talk it over.